afternoon, South Africa, and a very warm welcome to you. This is Afternoon Express, and my name is Balisa Tembe. Now, this cook-along is so special to me because we're bringing back some of our favorites here in the loft. We have got our darling resident chef, Chef Dumi.
Yes.
Hey, girl.
How you doing?
I'm good, fam. Listen, it's a family affair today as we welcome back Chef Anele.
Well, hello, everybody. So good to be here.
Girl, how you doing?
I'm doing very well. I missed you guys. I really missed you guys.
No, girl, my heart goes on right now seeing your face. I'm just filled with so much happiness and warmth. And of course, it would not be the Afternoon Express kitchen without bringing back Chef Mo. How you doing?
I'm so great. Hey, girl, how you doing? How's everyone?
Hi. How are you? Yeah, listen, we are voguing it out here in the kitchen here today because not only do we have some of our favorites in the kitchen, but we also have some of your favorite recipes up our sleeve. Now, ladies, what's on the menu?
So we're going to start with chicken livers, but it's my mother-in-law's chicken livers. And we're going to pimp it up with a bit of pink peppercorns.
Ooh, I'm all about that. And Chef Mo, what do you got?
For mains, we're going to do a little roast broccoli with some roast chicken and a beautiful feta cream. Ooh. You know, just like little fabulousness.
It seems like we've got something for everyone here, Dumi.
Yeah, definitely. And obviously, we would have to end it on a sweet note because, you know...
You've got the sweet tooth, sister.
So we're going to be making a delicious chocolate brownie ice cream cake.
Yeah.
Not just a chocolate brownie, not just ice cream, but combined.
That sounds delicious. Mzansi, please do head over to our Afternoon Express website to get the full ingredients list and recipe so that you can be cooking along with us. Now, I'm all about linear thinking on the same wavelength, but so we have to start at the beginning. I've already got the scene in my head, Mzansi. I am entering Chef Anele's house for the most decadent and beautiful dinner party. So on entry, girl, what do you have for us?
I've got chicken livers, but it's going to be extremely creamy. We add a bit of cream and butter, and then we're going to make a chili jam, like with bacon.
Wow.
Yes, bacon and onion and peppercorns, and it's going to add that flavour on top of it. And you always serve a chicken liver on a hardish type of bread, like a crostini or something, so, and to give it that crunch. So that's what we're starting with. Mo, you guys are going to start with the chutneys, and so you fry the bacon first, and then the onions you're going to grate, and then you're going to add the balsamic vinegar afterwards.
Yeah.
And this is essentially to create that jam that you spoke about. So on your side, to create the pate, what do you need?
I'm going to add some oil to the pan and fry my chicken livers, and then you're going to clean some.
Yes, so I'm going to chop up some garlic for you and some chili, and all of this is apparently going into your chicken livers, right?
Yes, that's all going to chicken livers.
Perfect.
And the big thing about chicken livers, when you cook them, I like my pan a bit hot because it needs to be seared. Otherwise, it gets stuck to the pan or it gets quite watery, and you want that sear. Hey, Toombs, you know.
Of course. I think that's the one thing people forget when cooking meats, that it's important to sear it, because when you have that sear on the meat, it basically seals in all that juiciness of the meat, whether it's chicken, whether it's beef, whatever kind of meat you want to cook. Yeah. Just try and get that sear, and I promise you it makes a huge difference when you're making your meat.
In case anyone thinks, why am I crying? I'm grating onions. Okay, they gave me this job to grate them onions.
Yeah, girl, you got stuck with the hard job. Everyone knows here in the kitchen, I run away when we're delegating. And we're saying, who's doing what? I'm like, I cannot do the onions, honey, because I'll be crying. This bacon will be running, and nobody is trying to see that. So good luck, girl.
So what I'm doing, you know, I always just season my chicken livers. That's the most important thing. A lot of times people forget to add salt and pepper to their dishes, guys. So please, you need to season it with salt, and I like to do it in the pan, so you can actually see how much you're putting on. If you're putting on too little or too much, I like a bit of pepper in here. I'm going to add a bit of green pepper as well to add that flavour. If you've got green pepper in the house, then we've got like a triple pepper thing. We've got black pepper, we've got green pepper, we've got pink pepper. Have you tasted the pepper before, the pink pepper?
I haven't even heard of pink pepper.
Oh,
and that's surprising because pink's my favorite colour, and I love a good pepper. So what is the pink pepper all about?
The pink pepper is just a more floral pepper, and it's much more lighter taste. It's not as strong.
You've got me making chili here.
Yeah.
I just want to know, do you want me to keep the seeds or remove the seeds?
I like to keep the seeds. If you don't like it hot, Take the seeds out. We all know that the strength of a chili, it's in that seed.
Well,
so I like it. Let's go for it. We like it strong. So
Okay.
what I've done now, I've browned my chicken livers. You can see the beautiful sear on here. It's like a brown sear. I've added the garlic just to soften the garlic. I don't want to burn the garlic, otherwise it goes bitter. So just wanted to soften, and then we're going to add all these beautiful red chilies. You've chopped quite a few, sister.
Well, you said it's
Yeah.
your hot mother-in-law's chicken liver pate, so we have to stick to it and make
So
sure
I mean,
it's hot.
I'm saying yes, yes, yes to all of the chili, all of that vitamin C coming through. I'm more than happy for it. But if we're adding the chili in the livers,
Yes.
we're also adding the chili to the jam. I mean, this is a really hot dish.
This is a hot dish. I know, but it suits you very well, Lisa. We know that. But remember, you can always take a bit back. If you don't like it, don't add it.
Okay.
Make it your own.
Okay, so the bacon is good to go.
Yeah,
The
I've got
onions
your-
are great.
You add the onion in there.
And add all of it because y'all have me crying over here.
Mo.
Okay, I'm definitely adding all of it for all of your hard work, Mo.
You see the consistency is already like a jammy consistency
Yeah.
instead of the
Yeah.
chopped garlic. And now you just have like 30 seconds, and then you can add all the other ingredients: your
Okay.
mustard, your ginger, your balsamic vinegar, and your brown sugar, and a bit of water. Yeah.
So this is our starring lineup right here when it
Right
comes
there.
to the jam. I'm here for it. So you said that this was the mustard.
Yeah.
Mustard goes in.
And the great thing about grating the onions is that it actually cooks quicker.
Yes.
So much quicker, so you don't have time. Just grate it all and then throw it in the pan.
I love that. I
Yeah.
love
You've got all of that in, bit of brown sugar. If you don't have brown sugar, remember always white sugar also works.
it. Okay. And you said the balsamic also goes in now.
Yeah, also go now. And then you cook it like a jam. You know, you cook it like a jam for about 15, 20 minutes till it's that beautiful consistency over there at the final dish.
So you wanted to reduce to that,
That
point.
thickness, that beautiful thickness.
Love that.
And guys, look at this. Isn't this amazing? It looks so delicious and appetizing. And remember, your livers, always just cook them till they're like medium. You don't want them to be like tough. They get tough, you know.
They do
Yeah.
get tough, and they also get very grainy if you overcook them because you're going to blend this up, right?
Yeah. And guys, I'm going to do the flambe now. We're going to add a bit of brandy over here. So please keep your hair tight. Keep your hair
Girl,
tight.
why didn't you tell me, Anela? I would have come here with a whole duck and a bonnet and just, ducking the flames here. Okay, all the best, Queen.
And if you don't want to use brandy or anything, you don't have to. It is just a fancy thing that I like to do, and it adds a little bit of fruitiness to the
does.
flavour. But you can use a bit of grape juice as well.
Yeah.
Yay!
Ole.
And then you just burn it off, or if the flame is too high like this, you put a lid over it. So you just burn that off, and look at that. That is already like, mwah.
I'm in South Africa whilst Anela is making my life flash before my eyes. How's it going this side? I mean, how excited are you to be having a taste and a little flavor of this delicious jam that's a little different from the rest?
I'm so excited. I cannot wait till we dine because all this delicious flavors, it's going to be
It's going to come together quite well.
Yeah.
Very excited for it.
Yeah.
Tumi, on your side, how's it going?
I'm good. I'm just trying to get the finishing touches over here because once I now blends this up, we just want to add some extra additional flavor. So I'm just chopping up some parsley just to add that freshness to it.
I'm here for it. I'm here for it.
And what I'm going to do now, I'm going to add some cream to our chicken livers.
Look at
And
that.
now, let me tell you, if you let this reduce a little bit, you can have this on some pop, on some rice, on a nice piece of bread. It's already perfect.
Yeah,
You know,
it
the
really
flavor. And then we're just going to cook it a little bit, and then we're going to put it in our mixer.
Your little
Or blender, mixer, blender, and we're going to blend it up. I just want to let that cream cook a little bit.
Okay, so in essence, this is what you meant there by the chicken livers, that if you don't want to make a pate, you leave this as the dish it's set.
Yes, you let it reduce a little bit. Can you
Yeah.
imagine what that tastes now?
Girl, I can already
imagine all
I
the
would
flavors.
throw in some pasta in there,
Yes.
make a delicious chicken liver pasta. I love the versatility
that.
of this recipe
Yeah.
as well. Over here, the jam also, I decided to crank up the heat a
Yes,
little
please
bit.
do, yeah.
Just so that it can start bubbling, and I want those flavors to slowly reduce to make that jam consistency that Anela was talking to us about.
So I'm going to add these chicken livers. You add them to your blender. And remember with a blender, always add a little bit more liquid. You can't have it too strong. So let me just add the liquid to it. Oh, guys, I can taste this already. I can taste and I can smell it. It smells divine. You get this nice subtle chicken liver, and then the garlic hits you, and then a bit of brandy, But guys know that I like a bit of wine.
Queen, you are of age, honey, and we are making sure that we are sticking to the COVID restrictions and regulations when it comes to being responsible in the kitchen. Keep going, no worries. We gotta get that pate going. I'm here for it. But I also love the fact that in this recipe, we've cooked out the alcohol. So essentially it is safe for the entire family. You don't have to worry whether you don't drink or you've given up alcohol for Lent or whatever your situation is here. Our recipes are for everyone.
Guys, now look at this consistency. It is so creamy. Look at that. And what you do now, you just pop this in the fridge or let it cool down first. You pop it in the fridge and you let it sit, and you can put it in a beautiful container and take it on a picnic or surprise somebody with a special gift, a foodie gift for them. So there we go, and then you are busy with your jam, and you're done, guys.
So then how long essentially would this take from it being this consistency to completely reduced?
I look at yours specifically, but I think about 15 minutes. It all depends the length of the flame. So just let it reduce, I'll say by half, and then always taste if you want to add a bit more chili, or if you want to add a bit more salt, or if you want to add something a bit more bacon, whatever you want to do. Is the pink peppercorns in there, ladies?
Absolutely, Queen. It is in there. After I took that to the mouth and I tasted it, I had to put it in immediately. It's looking really, really good. Something quick, something easy. Keep your eye, South Africa, on this jam. You do not want it to completely burn out. Looking forward to that on social media as well. I love engaging with you. You know, the kitchen can be a very tricky place, so we want to find out from you, what is your relationship with food? Use that hashtag Afternoon Express in all of your comments. Now, I know that's a very sensitive question. You know, a lot of people feel very differently about food, so definitely share your thoughts with us. But coming up, we also have more excitingness in the kitchen. Who's taking over?
That would be me. The mains doing some beautiful roast broccoli, roast chicken, feta cream, you know, Sunday lunch, basically.